Alright, hello there, welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing our Thrawn's Revenge 3.3 preview playthrough as the Galactic Empire. In the last episodes, we've been trying to start a campaign into Zinja's territory. We have some forces over one of his planets, and then Sif'kric is not far behind. I did take a couple seconds before recording this to queue up a few structures, mostly just some resource structures, which means we went over into the next Galactic Week. I am going to wait until the next Galactic Week so we can buy a Praetor before I build anything. But let's get these guys off of Kola and send them over to this other stack with our adopted Pentastar alignment units. I have been having some more weird problems with my webcam, so if it turns off, that's what's going on there. But let's go in. We should be able to do this with the help of our Nemesis. But we are going to be focusing on taking out Warlord Zinj. We want to be able to integrate him, or his territory rather, so that we can get into Dark Empire, which is where we're going to get some other new toys. But let's see. Okay, this should be really good for the Nemesis. Nemesis and IDTs. Let's send our Stormtroopers down to the next landing zone. And then the Nemesis can just go straight into the very lightly defended... Oh, actually, they have an advanced vehicle factory. But we can still get there. I don't know if we're going to draw any of their stuff back by attacking the base this way. But I don't know if our Stormtroopers are actually going to get to a landing zone before those vehicles. So I'm going to put in artillery here. Okay, yeah, that's not great. It's gonna be a fight most of the way there at that point. So even though we lose the speed, yeah, I think we need to stay taking cover. Okay, don't let that kill you all. Okay, these are all anti-infantry. We gotta try to run back. Can you deploy and maybe shoot the stuff that's killing us? Alright, well, while they do that, we can send the Nemesis over to other structures. Let's get the barracks just to get rid of a few of those PX-10s, and at least some of the Stormtroopers survived. I don't know if it's enough to keep that company. It looks like we still have 4 pop caps, so yeah, that's not gonna do much. Alright, we get our own ATSTs. Get to adapt some Pentastar strategies with that. When we have the ATSTs and then some artillery support on that, it should be possible for us to hold off at least some of these. ATSTs should catch up, so I don't need to wait to send them in. Alright. There's all their reinforcements. Now we just gotta get to the other landing zones. Which the Nemesis should also be good for. I don't know if they'll have made any field bases. Ooh, that's not good. I'm gonna guess not, considering how important the planet is. Just a more minor one. Oh crap! We're in trouble. Okay, I need to be more careful with all of these. Well, we can kill the ATE at least. Some of these before we run back to base. Okay, we definitely want more of the infantry, and then we'll need to build that field base ourselves, maybe. Do we? No, I just have to be careful with some of these. We have a bombing run if they try to get into the artillery. I don't know if we're about to run into something that can destroy our Nemesis. Okay, yeah, this needs to... I don't want to lose these. Means I need to send the really weak one out there. But these two should still be okay to hunt some stuff down.
Reporting. Repair station construction.
I'm gonna build that just so I can try to keep these alive.
Lancet standing by.
Spend a little bit of money. I'm gonna try to hold off on the field base.
Artillery reporting.
If we can do this without spending the field base money, because there's only a few stragglers running around. It's not like it's a full assault force anymore.
Construction complete.
Let's move out. Let's go.
Alright. Oh, but I'm recording this offline, off stream, because I was gone. So I went to my sister's place for the weekend in my hometown, as it was my nephew's birthday. And I haven't been able to be there for any of his birthdays before. So I wanted to make sure I at least made it this year. But for whatever reason, when I was talking about my plans for the week to like catch back up on stuff, I was thinking that I was getting back on Monday, probably because it was a long weekend here. So I got back on Tuesday, so I'm recording this offline rather than having the Tuesday stream be EaW recording. So I'm going to record this, maybe one other, and then offline, and then we're going to be back to normal streaming on Friday, which means we should be able to start the New Republic playthrough next week. And I'm thinking we're going to do Era 4 start, so Dark Empire start as the New Republic. I've been planning out the later Era Galactic Conquests, because the maps will change, like the planets that are on the map will change depending on which era you start in. It won't be able to change, like when you turn to the next era, it's not going to get rid of and then add planets. That can't be done, and we wouldn't really want that to happen. But as certain planets become more or less relevant, you will be able to do different stuff and have different planets, see different planets, depending on... Oh, shit. Okay, that's, They lived.
Yes, Commander.
Well, you can repair, and then you can be the only one that's running around. Oh, fuck. Well, they got through one battle. They got through part of one battle. I just don't know where the other stuff is.
Reinforcements en route. Moving to
Probably at the middle LZ still?
Standing by. Scouting location. Reporting.
Yeah, so I've planned out everything up to Carnor Jax's era, with still a couple things to plan for that. Alright, I don't know where they are.
We are victorious.
Oh, did that kill my... No. Okay, we got to keep the other nemesis. We did lose an IDT from our reinforcement pool. Just save some time here.
Control achieved.
Alright.
Construction complete. Beginning construction.
And I think we do want to go to this next planet. So we're going to go to Sif'kric.
Moving to coordinates.
Ooh, I don't like that the Nal Druid is doing all this. What do they have there? We still don't have the best army on this side, but at least we can get some stuff for relatively cheap. Like, I do want to make sure we can afford at least one more Praetor in the next Galactic Week. Well, we have the other shipyards here. Okay. I'm gonna make sure that for the next episode, like the recordings on Friday, that I'm gonna have all the units that have been requested since the playthrough started coded in. I'm surprised the webcam hasn't disappeared yet.
Choose your reinforcements.
I need to play with the light settings though. Alright, Rogris. At VSD2. Okay, I think I need to replace some of the stuff in this fleet. Old but reliable. Apocalypse. And Admiral Rocky Road.
Location confirmed.
Just in case they... Oh, that got him.
Standing by.
Walrus on a diet. Moon Mist. And I'm going to send in Scourge of Icarus, because I don't want them getting away with anything on this one. You can still go in there. You can use power to weapons. And I want you guys... we should actually kill that Star Galleon. And Rogris will want to move forward pretty quickly on this, because we don't want the hypervelocity gun to get through the ISD.
Heavy cruiser standing by. Interceptor here. Bomber standing by.
Awaiting your orders.
What if I, like, overwrote my fighter spawn change? Oh well. We're playing on slightly harder mode with fewer fighters. At least I'm not the Pentastar alignment. But we did get that Venator. I mean, the regular units will all work, so anything we integrate. And just need to add a line of code to anything that I missed it on. Because basically the way I do the patron units, it generates a script for each of the new units. Since the way we spawn our fighters is via a Lewis script that is attached to all the units in the mod. But sometimes I either miss a line in the script because I need to change it to export to the right mod. So I might have like exported the original ones to Fall of the Republic, because you need to make a list of all the game objects as well, which would have been not great. I do need to upgrade some of my scripts so I don't have to do as much manual tuning between playthroughs. But just being able to generate it the way that I've set up with that script, it saves so much time. Because it used to be like, oh, I'm going to spend the entire day just coding in these units. Now I can just press a button after spending half a day recording them into a spreadsheet. It saves hours. Alright, if Apocalypse goes straight to the shipyard, then Admiral Rocky Road can handle these Golans with some help from its friends. Oh, they're not actually going to go for Rogris on that anymore. Missed the days of the AI not targeting heroes with the hypervelocity guns and ion cannons because we missed something.
Attack formation. Ready for battle.
Lots of frigate reporting.
Reporting in. Excellent shot.
Okay, we should be safe before that comes in. I mean, there's been some, well, 2 people on the Steam Workshop recently. So there was the first person who thought that I made the game much less difficult for my own playthroughs, and we just like cranked up the difficulty after release for some reason, so it's harder for other people, rather than just thinking like, oh, the way that I'm playing makes it easier because like by succeeding you make it easier to keep going there. And like we try to make it so that whatever people's skill levels, there's a playable mode for them. Like the easy setting, the recruit setting, the AI is making money and building stuff way slower than the player is, but it's very difficult, next to impossible, to properly tune the game so that
Enemy fleet approaching.
literally 300,000 people all have a reasonable experience playing. But someone took that, and they've been on like a several month long fucking, over a year now, I think, vendetta against us, saying they've taken that and they've been like, see, so many of us think that you not just make the mod harder, but you make the mod worse than the versions you're playing on YouTube. Like, as if we make the mod, I get to play the good version, then we put out the version that's actually shit for some reason. It makes no sense to me. I don't understand what they're saying. Like, I don't understand the specific thing they're saying is changed. We need to get over to Generis with these guys, I think. So hopefully I don't forget that. Like, I don't understand what they're specifically thinking we changed, or also why we would intentionally just make the mod objectively worse. I just don't get it. Don't get it. It is ridiculous to me.
Choose your reinforcements.
Alright, my gunship reserves have definitely been suffering from recent events. I'm gonna put in the SD-10s.
Yes, sir. Fallout troops.
I mean, when I'm playing, I'm usually playing like
Roger. Let's move out.
in the middle of a version as it's being made, so I've got to step over a bunch of bugs
Yes, Commander.
and to not exist by the end.
Let's go.
Ready.
Let's see.
Acknowledged.
The Steam Workshop is one of the few places that has, like,
Roger that.
turned into me just ignoring messages. It's never useful. The way it's set up isn't particularly helpful for actual discussion, and that's where, like, the most
Awaiting orders.
angry people decide to go hang out.
Armor ready.
Copy. Over
There
there.
they are. Blast them.
What do we got? That's just some troopers. More troopers. We need some anti-infantry for that. Okay, can you hit there? And are you going to be able to hit those that are... Yes, nice. You're going to hit the other infantry? No. I want you to hit the other infantry. Oh, the AT-AT's coming around too.
T2B
And we've
over.
got... Oh, we captured some
T2B,
T2s.
copy.
I'm going to try to use those to get into this other landing zone.
Corsin spotted.
Order acknowledged.
Roger that. Ready. Moving. Form up. Awaiting orders. Charge.
Yes, Commander.
Copy. Reporting in.
There we go.
Armor standing by.
Order, sir.
Armor ready. Adjusting navigomputer.
Wait, what was coming in there? That was another EaW? Okay. We should be able to just grab this outright then. And it's pretty close to the enemy base too.
Moving to position.
So I'm gonna send this force up here. I assume that's a hypervelocity gun.
Let's run.
So I don't think you need to take cover with that anymore. We know it has shield, so you guys have ion cannons, right? No, AI blaster cannon, plasma cannon, light conk. Never mind.
Reporting.
They'll still be useful.
Away. Roger that. Target acquired.
Landing zone.
Ready to roll.
Right, now let's get them in. Let's get some more of those, and even an IDT.
En route.
Roger that.
You helped in the earlier parts of the battle, but you're unlikely to get in before
Weapons armed.
we've won.
Yes, sir.
How far around do you have to go? Pretty far.
Is under attack.
Done.
Bombing run
Yes,
available.
Ready.
Okay, let's get our T2s up this way. They're just fodder for a bombing run right now. They're not real. So I wouldn't want to... I've been kind of thinking about this for a while. I wouldn't want to make it so that you just keep those units you capture. But I've kind of thought about trying to do something else for them. It's just, it's hard to keep track of them in the battle. Like, you have a reason to keep them alive rather than sacrificing them. Whether that'd be something like giving some money at the end of the battle if they're still alive or what. But, okay, we need the IDT in there a little bit faster. And we want you to get that. Okay.
Affirmative. Right away.
You guys are faster than I'm letting you be.
Unit destroyed.
Oh shit, I didn't realize. Yep, that's bad.
Reinforcements en route.
Inputting coordinates.
They snuck around. Okay, if we lose just one of those, that's not bad. Need to not lose all of them. Well, let's actually send them down south on that. Got the base. We've just gotta take out that other structure. The barracks, I think it was? Yeah. And the AV turret's gonna just die to the AT-AT. It's gonna be tough to kill them around the repair. Oh, no, that's repair, not surgical. Okay. Not as bad then, when we're dealing with infantry. Got him. Now I just need to move those guys over to the next thing.
System conquered.
You need to get down to Generis. Gonna put a Pathfinder just in case.
Heading to destination.
But now we don't want to go too fast on any of this. Nal Hutta is under attack. Not good. Did we get a hypervelocity gun going on that? We did. And we have like a couple Star Destroyers. We have some good command bonuses. So that's 3 ISDs. This should be... and a cap. Okay. I think I'm going to cancel these just in case.
Cancelled.
Because sometimes stuff gets canceled during battles, sometimes not. Partially because the actual thing that's required for construction is are these dummy structures. So I kind of want to make that spawn on the map to see if it'll
Enemy is approaching.
properly work, and then just hide them so that you don't notice them. You don't end up being victory relevant or anything. I might have done that a bit too early. Nope, we're good.
Your command, sir.
Time for Burke to be broke.
Roger that.
Reinforcements en route.
Ready for
Yeah, I don't think they can actually do any real damage here, maybe, he says,
IPV reporting.
optimistically.
Reporting in.
Like, we have a lot of point defense, and a not insignificant amount of the damage from this is going to be from the fighters, as well as, like, the Bothan having some proton torps that are reasonably damaging. They're not going to be a problem. Same with the DP-20. Like, I think that's going to be okay.
Understood.
Roger that.
I just can't afford to lose any of these ISDs. With our combat bonus, we shouldn't,
Bombers at the ready.
but you never know. Alright, so Lancelot, get up there.
Command.
IPVs a little bit farther up too,
Roger that.
and a Striker as well.
What are your orders?
Alright, then we'll put Star
Moving
Pellion
to sector.
over near our anti-fighter and the Strike Cruiser.
Reinforcements en route.
So Ace out of the hole and a Striker.
Carrot commander here.
Then you're going to want to go behind, actually.
Understood. Yes, commander. Captain here. Engines to full. Reporting.
Garrix, want to get in there.
Moving to sector. Dreadnought cruiser ready. Moving. What are your orders?
Awaiting your command.
Reinforcements en route.
We're going to get another hypervelocity gun shot off. I don't know if we want to get Burke, because if we can get someone else, like, we'd probably end up destroying his engines, but I want to be able to kill him first. So I'm probably going to hit this Liberty.
Reinforcements en route.
We can kill that in one more shot, and then we don't have to worry about getting through the shields on that.
Form up.
Okay, VSDs,
Navigating
you're going to go
to
up front.
coordinates.
You don't want to be up front, technically, but you have...
Comlink active. Ready for command.
cost us nothing.
Course set.
All stations on standby.
Cannons on.
Frigate here.
Cruiser here. Attacking.
Right. Get up to the H-Wings, don't get a proper runoff.
Frequency.
You're going to stay just in front of the Star Destroyer.
Fall out.
I'm not going to move it further, because that's going to mean it's less well positioned for... We're going to reverse Doppler effect, or I guess that's still the Doppler effect on the missiles.
Frequency open.
We're getting closer and they're going by. We have a limited amount of time for it to go through. If the missiles are sound waves, not the transformer.
Destroyer here. Fire.
That is a transformer, right?
Gun crews make ready.
Roger that.
Starscream, Soundwave, what's the difference? Are they both? I don't know, that seems a little redundant. Or is Starscream just that much powerful than Soundwave? Like someone lightly humming is just sound wave, and then Starscream is just a shrieking star. Like that sounds scarier. I'm not a Transformers expert. I was kind of into it as a kid, not super into it, so all I can give her my probably incorrect assessment of that. Alright, that one's nearly down. I think we can turn on the powered weapons, or like the missile barrage on there.
The missile launchers are the primary target.
And you are going to go for Burke as well.
Open fire. Awaiting orders.
Where are the rest of their bombers? Have we killed the bombers that were coming in? We mostly did. Alright, fighters on that. Anti-fighter. You can go be a little bit more proactive, I think.
Garrett Commander here.
Eric's
Come about.
on that. We'll have another hypervelocity gun shot in a second. And that's going to take down the other
Opening fire on the torpedoes.
half of that Liberty. We've got the command bonus down now. So you can move over to this one.
Reporting.
Awaiting orders.
Striker. We're about to lose our shields here.
Launchers must be destroyed.
Dreadnoughts, come on. Get on there.
Our launch bay has been destroyed. Yes, Commander. Awaiting your
He is in a little bit of danger.
attack that target.
But no, we should be fine. He's looking not great with the shields down, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Because we can HV gun this. That's going to take down at least some damage. Did that just shoot from the middle of the map into the back with this one instead?
Squadron standing by.
Oh well. Crap. No engines.
Commander.
I don't know if we're going to be able to get through that in 5 seconds, because powered engines is up. Okay, yeah, they get the Dauntlesses out, but whatever. I didn't need to kill all those forces. We just don't want them to attack us. Alright, so we are going to queue back up. There's Argyle. If I get Enforcer of Order, what's that going to be? 11,000, so that'd get us down to 5,000. Okay, I'm not going to do that one then. I'm just going to leave it how it is for now.
Tactical battle imminent.
Nearest space battle. Okay, what are you sending in at us over there? 06. We should be able to win that pretty easily. Like, we'll need to potentially build up this side. Even though... No, we're going to be going for Zinj first, so we don't want to get this here. We don't want to build too much up there.
Reinforcements en route. Reinforcements en
What are your orders? Garrett en route.
I copy. Advancing.
Garrett Commander here.
Reporting.
Reinforcements en
Confirmed.
route.
Forward.
Reinforcements en route.
We are in much better shape than them, because they didn't think they'd be really fighting anything.
TIE defender standing by.
Escort carrier standing by. Your orders, sir.
Roger that.
Captain here.
Defender squadron reporting. Setting up my run.
Reporting. Changing course to intercept.
Ready for orders.
Okay, TIE Defender.
Awaiting orders. Bombs deployed. Form up. Attacking target.
The Venators are going to be really nice for this, like for any carrier fights we have.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
They are really good access to your heavier bombers, which we don't have as much of otherwise. So I gotta keep these two Venators alive.
Attacking. Targeting.
Which hopefully I'll be able to do in this battle.
Cruiser standing by.
Not 100% sure on that.
Fire for effect.
Okay, let's get them on the ISD.
Armed and ready.
Captain here.
We are ready and waiting.
Reporting.
I'm on them.
Charge laser cannons.
Taking fire.
Alright, you guys... stay on there. We get the bombers to actually go on to the ISD now.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Dreadnought cruiser ready. Firing turbo lasers.
Alright. We don't want to switch. I don't want to press buttons. Get on there.
Attacking the lasers. Awaiting orders. The lasers are on
Eliminating target.
Got that.
Take out the iron cannon.
I guess we can just use the Venators to kill the interdictors. They might go for retreating soon. But let's just make sure the engines are down on that. We don't need to kill the engines on the ISD yet, because that'll be doable while the retreating is happening. But we do need to get the shields down on this VSD so that we can kill it if it needs to, and kill the engines if they try to retreat. We don't have an interdictor here, do we? No.
Escort carrier standing by. Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Roger that. Direct fire
Alright,
on the
engines on everyone. Now engines on no one.
I have them now.
Are we going to be able to end the battle before? Yep, we got it before the... Oh, no, that was like right at the same time as the retreat. Close. Close, though. There it is. Alright, we did lose the DHC, which we shouldn't have if I was paying better attention. But I think... I don't want to do the offline recorded episodes as too long. So we are going to leave it there for today. We are going to be live tomorrow because this is going up on Thursday. So we'll be live on Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern doing the next couple episode recordings. Then Monday we'll be live after that with the following ones because it's going to probably be the New Republic on next Friday. That's the hope. That's the goal. If not, then we'll just do more of the Imperial one. But either way, hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you next time. Bye, everyone.